Hello viewers and welcome to today's quest guide. It is in aid of the Myreque. You're going to need 25 crafting, 15 mining, 7 magic, and you must have completed In Search of the Myreque and Nature Spirit. You also must be able to defeat a level 60 foe, which is resistant to most weapons. However, I am going to be bringing something called Efaritay's Aid. That's a red topaz ring enchanted, and that allows you to attack vampires with any weapon and do damage up to a 15 hit cap, up to 200 hits per ring, and then it disintegrates and becomes nothing. I'd recommend that for this so that you don't have to necessarily carry around a silver thing. I recommend completing Shades of Mort'ton at least somewhat to get the minigame teleport, or possibly the fairy tale for access to the fairy rings. However, I don't have either because I suck. So instead, what I'm going to be bringing, an Ectophial and a Mort'ton teleport for easier getting to the places I need to go. It's recommended that you have a Blessed Silver Sickle or something that counts as a silver weapon, so a Blessed Axe can work as well. This is for doing more damage to the juveniles that we're going to be facing. You're also going to need to bring food for healing yourself, as well as one piece of food that you need to put into something at the beginning. I'm choosing salmon because it's easy, and half the time you can pick it up in Barbarian Village anyway with people fishing. You're going to need a spade, 5 buckets, any kind of pickaxe, a hammer, 11 planks, they have to be regular ones, 44 nails. You can obtain some during the quest when you're picking away debris. A swamp paste. You're going to need either 10 raw mackerel or 10 raw snails. You're not going to know which one you're going to have before the quest, so you might as well just put both in your bank. 10 to 12 bronze axes, 4 tinderboxes, 2 steel bars, coal, soft clay, rope, a silver bar, mithril bar, sapphire, cosmic rune, water rune. And if you do not have that high of a combat level, I know it says I'm 78 combat, but that's only because I'm 92 magic. The rest of my stats, they quite suck. So I'm going to be giving Ivan Strom a steel medium helmet, a steel chainbody, steel platelegs, a silver sickle, as well as 15. You can give him either cooked salmon, snails, slimy eels, or stew. So obviously salmon is a much better choice for that as well. It's recommended that if you do the fairy rings, you have a Draymond staff. You can use a Slayer ring to teleport around too. If you don't, you can use either the Mort'ton or the Barrows because it'll bring you decently close. And as I said, the Ectophial, you're going to have to kill a level 35 Gatterings, as well as 2 vampire juvenites, either at level 75 or 4 of them at level 50. It depends whether or not you take the short or the long route. Obviously long is supposed to be safer, short is more dangerous. So where this is going to take us is we're going to start here in Canifis. We're going to make our way down to Mort'ton. The Mort'ton teleport will bring you right here. Barrows, obviously at the Barrows. We're going to be doing a lot of stuff in Berderot and Port Faz because it's an easy teleport to get to a bank, as well as a furnace that we're going to be needing in a little later on. So to start off with, you're going to need a piece of food, a hammer, a pickaxe, spade, the buckets, planks, nails, swamp paste, the axes, tinderboxes, and the raw mackerel or snails. Obviously, you're not going to be able to do this all in one trip, so bring something that can get you to a bank and then back again fairly easy. After that initial part, we do get access to the bank in Berderot, so that'll be make things a little bit easier at least. So we're going to go down this trapdoor here in Canifis, just south of the pub. We're going to find the little wall thing that plunks, and we're going to go speak to Valley of Hurts, if I can remember where the heck he is. Squeeze past, and where are you, dear? There you are. choose options 1, 2, 1, and 1. So I want to join your organization. Okay, tell me this information you have to impart. Can you tell me about the job? Okay, I'll do it. So now we're going to want to go to Berderot. So you can either do that little boat travel thing, but as I only have one piece of food, I really don't want that one piece of food to become damaged by the stupid ghasts. Talk to Florin. Let's talk to Florin. Okay. Okay, so once you've had that talk, put the salmon in the open chest. And now they let us in because we're feeding them. Imagine what a little bit of food does. Okay, so Razvan, near the pub here. Gonna want to choose option number 4. Any way out of the places? So here at the pub, we're going to want to find that little broken out wall. It helps if we open the door first. Climb over the wall here. Okay, so unlike me, make sure it's a pickaxe that you can actually use. Oops. So mine the rubble with your pickaxe. And go down. Okay, so we need to clear this out. So start mining away the rubble. Okay, once you're done mining the rubble, use your spade on it, and you'll fill up a bucket. So for some of this rubble, you're going to have 6 inventory spaces free. Feel free to drop a few things. Just remember to pick them back up before you leave the basement, or they disappear for good. Okay, hold on to that fragment. We're going to need it later. Okay, keep that scroll as well. And feel free to give it a read through. No real significance there. Let's go back up. Jump back over. Now you can either, if you really are hard up on buckets, you can use them on the rubble pile right there. But Amber don't care. Amber's just gonna drop them. Bye-bye. And let's speak to him again. Option number 3. I'd like to help fix up the town. Okay, let's go to the general store and we're going to want to speak to Arl. Choose option number 4. What should I do now? So climb up the ladder there. We're going to use 3 planks on the broken roof. Climb down. We're going to use 3 planks on the damaged wall. Talk to him for a crate he's going to ask you to fill with stuff. What should I do now? Okay, so he wants snails and stuff. Yummy! So we're going to shove our tinderboxes in there. And we're going to go back to a bank and we're going to get some more stuff that we need. So we're going to get those 10 snails. Going to fill up our crate with those. And some bronze axes. Okay, there we go. We don't need to really worry about anything else because we're very close to gaining access to the bank. Let's go back. All right, now we're going to go to the bank. And we are going to talk with Cornelius as soon as we get to the bank. Choose option number 4 when you talk to him. Alrighty. Let's repair some bank booth. And let's repair some wall outside. Let's speak to Cornelius again, wherever he wandered off to. Choose option 4 and then 3. Okay, for this next part, we are going to want to get a hammer, 2 steel bars, a piece of coal, a tinderbox, and some form of silver weapon, or if we have Efaritay's aid, we're going to need doesn't really matter. We're just going to want to kill him with whatever else we have. So for me, I'm just going to bring some basic rune. Don't really need much else. We're going to want to go speak to Razvan again and choose option number 4. Okay, we're going to want to go to the furnace now, to the southeast. So to do this, use your steel bar. Your coal. And then your tinderbox to light it up. So we're going to want to go to the general store. And we're going to have to face off against Scatterranks and the vampire juvenates. Fun, fun. So speak to Scatterranks first. And talk to one of the juvenates. Talk to Wisket. And then kill them all. Talk to Scatterranks. Speak to Velief. And I'm going to go to the bank and I'm going to get the stuff that I'm going to give Ivan Strom to kind of help out. So I'm going to be using the boat ride to get back to the quest start where Velief is in the cave. So make sure to bring 10 GP with you if you're going to do that. Unless, unlike me, you've unlocked Ancients and can use the Krill teleport. But for the sake that the people watching it are as bad as I am, yeah, boat. The right click pay is really good considering chances are you're going to be under attack by the green things. Stupid snot balls. Right click cross bridge. And crawl into the tree. Doors, yay. I always hate those things. I always lose at least one piece of food. Speak to Velief here. I want to choose option number 1. Okay, we talked to Polmafi right here. And before we leave, we're going to want to give our stuff to Ivan.
That's like 80, $100 off.
Yes. Okay, now we're going to want to talk to him. And we get to go on either 2 or 1. So I'm going to choose 1 because it's shorter, but it's more dangerous. Channel your inner Buffy and kill off the vampires. And this could take a little bit. If at any point the juveniles try to go after Ivan, attack them, alternate your attacks between them so that they stay on you, but so far it doesn't look like I'm having any issues. Okay, sweet. We're going to want to go to the east to Canifis Bank real quick. We're going to want to get a hammer, a soft clay, the Mithril Bar, Silver Bar, Water Rune or staff, something to help you cast water, Cosmic Rune, a Cut Sapphire, and rope. Okay, now that we got all that, we're keeping our Ectophial because it's the closest teleport to a furnace that, and we only have to run west again to get back here. So we're going to go back and we're going to want to speak to Drezel, and he's going to give us a temple key with any luck. Choose option 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 3. Velov told me about Invandis. So you're sure that Invandis is buried here then? What proof do you have that Invandis is buried here? What do you know about the history of this area? Is there somewhere I might get more information about Invandis? The lives of those pitiful few left in Mauritania could rest on this. Sweet. So right here, we see this weird little door thing. We're going to want to use our key on that. And go down the trapdoor. So we're going to want to search these bookcases until we find the one that says Ancient Book. 7 Warriors. So the Sleeping 7. Just read through that. Okay. Go back to the, we're going to go back to the Canifis pub. And we're going to want to go to underneath it. Okay, so go south through here, and you see this little cave entrance right here that's boarded up. We're going to want to use our hammer on those planks. And then enter it. Go to the middle area there. We're going to see a tomb. We're going to want to use our clay on the tomb. Now we're going to want to go to a furnace with everything, and we're going to want to craft a Mithril rod. And then enchant the rod. And then go back to Paternomus. The long way, because I don't have ancients. Okay, there you go. Use the Mithril Bar on the furnace and Mithril rod. Yay. And then enchant that sucker. And now we're gonna go back. But I'm gonna get something to help my run because this is really running out.
You better not give me heck for taking the day off. Nothing to do with you. I said if you could find something.
So go to the middle area. And use your rod on the well, and you will lower it with your rope, and it glows funky. So we're going to want to go back to the hideout underneath, well, in Berdaraw. And we're going to want to give this to Veliath, the Invandis rod to Veliath. So I'm going to go get my little teleport thingy so I can get there easier than having to run through everything else. When you speak with him, choose options 1 and 1. I've brought you the rod. Yes, gonna give it to you. Congratulations, you've completed an aid of the Myreque. You're awarded 2 quest points, 2,000 experience in attack, defense, strength, and crafting. Hooray! You also now have access to the temple trekking minigame. My god, I hate that minigame. It's so annoying, so long. Bleh. So there you go. There's that one. Enjoy, and I will see you for the next one in the quest chain, Darkness of Hollowvale. Ciao for now. Bleh.